All right. Hello, everyone. Today is Sunday. I believe it's the 16th of May. Let me see. I can't pull down the date. Anyway, it's somewhere close to the 15th, 16th, whatever. And I'm going to tell you guys and be honest with you. I got really, well, we didn't get rid of goat. We sent the goat to another place yesterday. And I sold off 2 hens out of here and 8 roosters yesterday. And I got a guy supposed to be coming by and getting the turkeys today. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, ever since this past Friday and us finding out, what we can and can't do on our property, I've kind of fallen out of love with this place, to be honest with you. It's beautiful. It's going to make a great home for the new owner. But all good things come to an end. That's what they say, right? And as I walk around here, Jennifer asked me a while ago, she's like, what's wrong? I was like, it's just not the same. It is not the same. We were having so much fun out here. We was having such a good time. But I know in the back of my mind, no matter what we do, we got some... I'm gonna choose I'm not gonna call people names, but we got somebody who's just it's like I explained to Jennifer yesterday. We are the outsiders coming in, just like our previous owner. We're the outsiders. We are the people who, were not born and raised around here. We not been here for 20 and 30 and 40 years. So these folks out here, they think that they own everything, even though they don't. Look at my peach tree, y'all. Planted that right there. Apple, 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 apple. I'm gonna leave all these trees soon. So whomever gets this place, they're gonna have a blueberry patch back here. They're gonna have a blackberry little patch. They're gonna have a brand new peach tree and 4 apple trees. I'm not taking anything. As a matter of fact, I'm debating starting to get rid of all of our preps. Honestly, I really am, because I can't take another move like we just had. Because we have a lot of stuff, and now we've gotten more things since we've been out here. More bigger items. Not farming equipment, but bigger equipment to use. I mean, isn't this place gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? It is, but you know what? Hey, it is what it is. And Friday I was angry. Saturday I was still angry, and today I'm like, hey, it is what it is, and that's it. I do need to come over here and do some weed eating. I got a new weed eater. I got a Ryobi battery powered that the guy taught me into a battery powered weed eater. So I'm gonna come over here probably later on today and just do this little ditch area over here, get this taken care of, knock it down so we don't have a whole bunch of critters. Shouldn't take me long. Shouldn't take me, 15, 20 minutes maybe. So I'm going to get all this off in here, down here, blah, blah, blah. And then, right up in here, knock all this down. And, yeah, it's just not the same anymore for me. I can't speak for Jennifer. I don't know how she's like, yeah, I love this place. She's like, but we got to move on. And that's the way we both feel. We were debating, starting today, we were actually going to put a privacy fence right here going along this line. Probably do it from the inside, because that will make more sense. It will be easy to do. All we gotta do is just take the boards and zap, drill. Or I can bring out the nail gun, and that'll make it even easier. But why in the world? I mean, that's my house up there, and when I view the property from my sunroom or from the kitchen, I look down here and I can see all the way to the back. If I put a privacy fence right here, then that cuts off the view of half my property, and we were gonna do it on this side, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. And then I got a fence line that's back here, but it's a wire fence, which means I'll have to put posts in, and that's not even. I still got property behind that, so then I wouldn't be able to see what's back there. So I'm debating right now. Do I want to put privacy back here, which I could? wouldn't take much to do it. But then I would need to put privacy over here. So, you know, instead of doing all that, I just decided I'd rather go. I just much rather go and restart. I mean, restart somewhere. Now, like I was telling Jennifer, this is the perfect property. We just need about a radius of 10 acres around us. If we can find this somewhere else with, you know, sitting on 10 acres, where I don't have to deal with any of my neighbors, you know, that's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. But I don't think we're gonna stay here. I you know, after a couple of days of you know, going through what we've gone through and dealing with what we've been dealing with, yeah, I have decided that that's it. Enough is enough. And it's not even a whole bunch. It's just like, hey, I'm just not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with silly. I'm just really not. And that's how I feel, and that's how I've been feeling since Friday. I've been getting rid of, you know, chickens like crazy. I sold 8, 9. That was 8, 9, 10 yesterday. And got some guy supposed to be coming to get these turkeys today. I hope he does. I'm gonna probably take some chickens over to my sellers. We made friends with them, so they need some chickens. So I'm gonna take some chickens over there. And yeah, we're gonna be hurting on the egg business for a while. You know, I'm not gonna be able to produce for my customers, you know, like I've been. But I cannot afford to allow the city to come in and start fining me for having animals that technically I'm not supposed to have. Now listen to this. I'm sitting on 2.82 acres, just under 3 acres. I mean, everything you see all out here, bam, 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 everything out here, all this is all our property. All the way over to those buildings over there, okay? On down that fence line. Now that green building, that's my neighbor, all right? But all the way down this fence line, all this, that's all us, y'all. And then to just give you a perspective, you know, over here, look, this is a fence line back here. Not this fence line right here that you can see, but this fence line back here, where all those posts are, that's us. Yeah. Yep. So, you know, that's where I am right now. Jennifer needs a flashlight for some reason. And here she comes. And there she is. Look at her working the runway, y'all. Give your flashlight for.
Got a missing olive egg.
Really? That's probably why these dogs was back underneath that little thingamajiggy.
Under the refrigerator?
Well, yeah, back there too. So, oh, and the kicker is, anyway, I'm not even gonna tell y'all that just for fear that somebody may see it. So I'll come back and talk with y'all. I didn't know it was gonna be so big, but it is. All right, so we're back. We were out early and we had a bunch of chores to do, and told you guys I'd come back and talk with you. So I'm here with my lovely bride to be. Here she is, right? Oh, it's harder than it looks. Here she is, right here. Hold on, see what they talking about. What? Y'all hear that?
Yes,
the lowest single day.
They was like, "Ooh, I don't have to wear my mask."
Lowest. You said the lowest or the highest?
This is the highest that it's been.
Crazy. Oh wow. So in Virginia, it's 37%. I'm not even gonna talk about anything because I don't want y'all to take this video down. So, what's wrong with you?
Nothing.
All right. So today we had a tip. What you know?
I was snapping at Tinky.
Oh, I thought you were snapping for the remote.
Mine?
So today we went and looked at a farm Everything I say from now on, it's always gonna be we looked at a farm, okay?
We looked at a farm.
We looked at a farm today,
Girl.
and it was 7.79 acres.
Mm-hmm.
And we drove all the way out there. It took us about 30 minutes to get to it from where we are.
Yeah.
And we kind of like it.
You kind of like it.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I like the idea. I think I like the idea more. We haven't had a chance to go out there and actually look at it and walk around.
With his life.
Who?
Honey.
He over there again?
No, he just flew past the window.
Oh, okay.
Looking like a small helicopter.
So we drove out there, and it's just to get put you in mind. So we drive out on the main highway about 20 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And then you got to turn off, and then you drive down this road for 10 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turn down this other road, and then you finally get to the long driveway for the property.
Yep.
And it's probably, I would guess, 2 to 3 acres out front. Something like that.
Something like that.
And they have fence up for like horses. So, and they have a horse stable out there in the front. Then it has like attached garage. And had some other buildings in the back. We drove up on the property, but we didn't want to be intrusive of the people who were living there. So if we want to see, I guess we'll just set up a time with our realtor to go out there and look at it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Make sure you tell Miss Deborah to do that.
Oh, okay.
Brandon.
All right, cool. As soon as we get finished making this video.
To see if it's what we want.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll get our realtor involved so we can go and look at it, schedule and set up a time. And we did find another property. How many acres was that one out there, like an hour and a half away? 50 something. The old house, built in the 1800s.
28.
Really? I thought it was more than that. Okay. So I found a property earlier. It was like 28 acres. I like the setup of it. I'm not crazy about the house. The house needs a bunch of work.
Oh my God, the house is old as dirt.
It was old as dirt. It still had wallpaper up.
1820.
Was it 1820?
Yes.
Oh wow,
it's literally.
It's in good shape then.
Like 200 years old.
Okay, well the house is in good shape to be that old.
Oh, it is 200 because 1920 and 2020, the house is 200 years old. It's in good shape to be 200 years old.
Yeah.
Like, it's got really good bones, but it looks like a house.
Built in 1820. Yeah, it does look like that. So we found that that's like an hour and a half away. It would put a really big commute for me. Not so much for Jennifer. She only goes to work like twice a week, go into the office. But for me, that would be a really big commute. Every day. But the good thing about it is it's not a whole bunch of folks out there because it's a lot of farmland. So it's like a huge farm that you got to pass to get to it. And then next door, I'm saying next door, the next property over, because there's no next door. The next property over looks like it's a residential farm. I mean, have people have.
What are you talking about?
The house out there, hour and a half away.
Oh, okay. All right.
The property that butts up to it is like a residential farm. And then the property on the other side, I do like the cool setup because it's like, it looked like it was pretty close to a beach. So we would be not too far from, I guess, what's that, the inlet?
It said
you could bike, yeah, you could bike to the beach.
Yeah, if it's up in Gloucester, it's not far from the inlet.
Yeah, so that would be, what's that, the Chesapeake Bay? So we'd be not too far from the Chesapeake Bay, which is, water. So if we want to do any kind of water things, we could do that. It has a swimming pool, which Jennifer would love, and it's like almost 30 acres. So we should not have any problem with anybody out there. Only thing about it is, like I said, it's like an hour and a half away from where we live now. It's not impossible. It's just, it would be different. We also found a couple more that we're looking at online. We did find one down in Elizabeth City. It was 14 acres on the water. It had a lake. Or was it on the lake?
That one.
We might want to go look at that. Yeah, we might want to go check that one out. We should have done that today. Because it's 14 acres. It's not bad.
Yeah, and I mean, the drive back from there for you was only about 50 minutes.
For Elizabeth City? Yeah, it would be bad.
25 grand, so back to the area that you work in is about 50 minutes.
Yeah.
For me, it's about an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay. So if it driving right now is not going to be a big deal for us because And when I say right now, we're looking, between 3, 4, 6 months down the road, up to
Yeah,
a
but
couple years.
if we move to Elizabeth City, I'm gonna just ask. Like, if we had moved out of Virginia and into a whole new state,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna commute. I'm just gonna ask Stephen if I can work remote.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And with that kind of commute, if we bought that house out there in dang, where was it? Gloucester. It was on the other side of Gloucester. If we bought that house is cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So the money that we're saving, that we be saving on,
Dad,
no, the money that
on
we
the house.
on the house,
We spending gas.
I could possibly find me somewhere to work out there. That's my point.
Oh yeah. You probably.
Yeah, I mean, I could find even if it was just a little hustle at the grocery store.
You be happy working at the grocery store?
To bring in the money I need to bring in. I ain't gonna say hell. I'm not happy where I work now.
Don't say that on your YouTube channel.
Why? They gonna take it down?
No.
I'm
also take you down.
I'm not happy where I work at now. Is anybody happy going to their job? Other than Jennifer, is anybody happy going to their job? Okay, so is anyone happy that has to leave and go to their job every day? This guy, no. This chick works right here. Behind this door is where Jennifer works. Outside those windows is where Roger works, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, so that's where we are. That's what we're in the process of doing. Today has been a kind of chill day.
What's today?
Sunday.
No, it's the 15th.
It's the 16th.
Is it 15th?
I think it's the 16th. I'm pretty sure it's the 16th. I've been saying the 16th. It's made the 16th, honey.
Okay, all right. No, I'm asking because the taxes are going to come out tomorrow.
Oh, Lord.
Dude, be happy. You got it under 5.
Okay, you ain't got to tell our business shit. We sold a bunch of chickens yesterday. We got rid of all our adult roosters, which is good because we wanted to do that. I got stood up today. This guy's supposed to be coming to get the turkeys, but obviously I got stood up, which is apparently not uncommon when you're trying to sell animals. People, say they're going to do stuff and they just don't. I don't know why people can't keep their word. And if you're not going to do it, just say, hey, I changed my mind. It's no big deal, you know what I'm saying? I presume they'll probably be gone sometime this week. And for those that don't know, we have had a complaint from one of our neighbors about our animals. So we had a visit this past Friday from the city inspector. And the city inspector needs to be called back so he can come back out here and just take a quick look, make sure that we're not in violation. So that has kind of, we hadn't planned on staying here forever, but that kind of expedited my time frame. I think Jennifer still, wants to be here. She wants to fight the power and, fight City Hall.
I don't want to fight City Hall.
That's not me. That's not what I'm
doing. I don't fight the neighbor.
She wants to fight the neighbor, and that's not me either.
I got backup though.
Bipolar backup? Okay, well, whatever.
That's crazy.
Anyway, we're not going to do all that. So we are in process of looking for a new home. And we're looking for a new homestead. Homestead is like, with no neighbors. So I finally convinced Jennifer that people are bad.
I don't know. No, that's not what you convinced me of. I agree that these neighbors around here are too close because these are not great neighbors. But I don't have a problem moving next to a great neighbor.
We can always move back where we came from.
We didn't have great neighbors over there either.
We still love y'all though. They watch the channel.
That's not what I mean. When I say great neighbors, I'm not talking about people who aren't good people. I'm not talking about people who get your packages for you and stuff like that. I'm talking about people who are doing the same thing that you're doing so that y'all can
farming.
Basically, so that y'all can be very symbiotic in your relationship and that they know not to mess with you.
I don't know what symbiotic means. I guess that means similar.
I mean,
I don't know why she couldn't just say the same.
Because it's not.
Cohesive, congruent, symbiotic.
means that we working in the same vein. We doing the same stuff. We go in the same direction. Okay, like that.
Okay.
I mean, one side we had people who was in the cars. The other side we had people who was like chilling. We had a retirement neighbor. Like,
Yeah, nothing. Where we came from, nobody was trying to move in the same direction we're
right.
moving.
And so that's why I was like, when
And
I'm
it's hard to kind of push yourself when you're surrounded by people who are just chilling.
right. So that's why I'm saying, like, if like that house next to Lisa, Lisa wants us to move next to her. Lisa would be a great neighbor. I would have no problem living next to her because I know that she's doing the same stuff we're doing, and we can help them, and they can help us. What are you doing?
It's an inchworm going across the screen.
They sure do. I certainly waited until almost the last minute. What are you doing?
You stopped talking in the middle of what you were saying.
I was finished. Lisa is a great neighbor. We can help them. They can help us. End of sentence.
Okay, so we don't know what we're gonna do, y'all. We're crunching some numbers and we're looking at some things, some investments that we got going. And I need Elon Musk. Elon, when you watch this, I need you to stop doing what you're doing. Okay, just stop talking. Stop tweeting. Stop talking about cryptocurrency. Stop talking about Bitcoin. Just stop. Okay. Thank you.
It's for Bitcoin now.
What did he say? Yeah, all right, we back. We had to see what they was talking about on I don't know why we watch the news. This is something we don't do.
Because you're supposed to turn on. I guess because I should have turned on Dance Mom.
Oh, so we've gotten into this show called Dance Moms, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Don't even do it to yourself, because this mess is crazy. So we're going to sit here probably for the next 2-3 hours and watch Dance Mom. We're going to go back out. We're going to go back outside and go close down the farm. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Y'all send us positive vibes. Send us, whatever you got to send, because we are, I'm not going to say I'm stressed.
You are.
I'm going to know it. Okay? I'm going to know it. And the place is just not, it's not like it was prior to Friday. I was in love with the property. And then I found out my neighbors are just way too close. So, y'all pray for us.
I pray.
Pray your brakes go out.
Rolling down the hill.
Rolling down the hill. What else?
The flower pot falls from a windowsill. Not you in the head like I'd like to. I pray your birthday comes and nobody calls. I pray you flying high when your engine stalls. I pray all your dreams never come true. Just know wherever you are, darling,
I'm praying for you. That's a song that Jennifer doggone played for me last week. So anyway, y'all, we out. Love y'all. Mwah. See y'all next time.